For a while, he refereed my first Australian title fight, Johnny Gauchi.
Is that right?
Back in Maryville RSL.
Back in the late 1950s, wasn't it?
Around that time.
We kick it off tonight. We do so at featherweight, a weight limit of 57.15 kilos or 9 stone in the old language. With his back to camera at the moment, in the black and grey is Joel Brunker. In the solid black is Kane Buckley, who comes into this first encounter as very much the outsider. Very well schooled is Brunker with some 119 amateur fights. As I said earlier, he was a 3-time national champion and an Oceania champion as well in the headgear ranks. Not only is he very neat and tidy in what he does, Jeff, he's also got that natural strength, and there is no substitute for that inside the ring.
Yeah, the thing that I like about him, even early, he punches into the body really hard. Look at the redness already on his opponent's body, but he punches to the body and he's got a beautiful hook, and look, there it is. And you don't see many guys that work to the body like that, and he puts a lot of power in them, and that's going to take him a long way in the professional ranks.
Buckley there with 2 very nice body shots. We were just wrapping Joel Brunker. Who again absolutely cripples the midsection of Buckley.
Well, Buckley doesn't have the greatest record, but he's fought some good fighters, and the guys who've beat him are all very, very good fighters.
Has draws with Kartur Rang and Shane Lockett. He's also faced Daniel Iannuzzo, Matty Powell. He has a win over Lucas Mason via knockout. We've seen Lucas Mason a winner twice here on Fox Sports. One of those guys that gets in and gets the job done as best he can. Not always with his hand raised in victory.
And Joel's just got to slow down and try to put power in every punch and just land a few first, open him up, and then put the... Geez, we can hear him. I can feel him from there, the commentary box.
I can feel him. I don't have a stomach anywhere near Kane Buckley's. Mine's hurting at the moment, though.
Have to be powerful to get through that.
Final 15 seconds of round number 1, a round that Joel Brunker, as expected, has dominated. Kane Buckley, though, as Jeff predicted, happy to stand there and comes to fight. Doesn't do so with all the finesse you see on show so often, but comes in with...
I'd like to see Joel Brunker now try to come up the middle with punches. Well, he's going around the body to the sides. He's punching straight. He's going to come up with the uppercut.
The whole stable perhaps on the verge of breaking an Aussie record as far as how many fighters they've got, how many fights they've had over the course of the calendar year, and how many promotions they have been on. And it is an improving stable, to their credit.
It's a hungry stable.
Again, 2-punch combination, both of them down low. And he's working this nicely and doing it as the game plan suggests. Go to the body, get the hands of Buckley to drop and finish him high. These are not big men at all. 57 kilos at the weigh-in just 24 hours ago. Probably sitting at 59 and a half, maybe 60 kilos at best as we see them at the moment. But these punches have every bit of 80 and 90 kilos to the normal man in them.
Those body shots are starting to tell now, let me guarantee you that. I don't think our friend Kane Buckley will be saying that he didn't feel any after the second round. The redness, I can see him wincing a bit as that left rip lands from Joel Brunker.
Brunker on his toes with the hands low. And he does have to move. And he can't move directly back. He's got to keep the movement side to side. Man moving front to back, but doing so in a straight line, Jeff, as you know, of all people, is a very easy target. the last 45 seconds of round number 2. 3 ringside judges, Max Murphy, Des Bloyd and Les Fear in this one. John Couchy calling the shots centre ring. Hasn't had a lot of work to do. These 2 young men have handled themselves very well. How much more can Brunker take to the midsection?
It's unbelievable. Look how red it is. I mean, honestly, for him to say they didn't hurt him in the first round, I'm not sure if he's going to say that in the second round because he looks to be in a lot of pain.
He hasn't got a great tan. He's going to wake up in the morning looking like a cherry ripe.
And he hasn't stopped there. He hasn't stopped coming forward.
Going to the corner with Joel Brunker and also his trainer, John Barber.
Suck him in. Good work. Good work. Suck him in. Big deep breath. Listen, man. You've got to go jab, rip, hook, cross. Or jab, uppercut, hook, cross. Okay? The rip, working beautiful, and the left hook's finishing great. He's open for an uppercut. I want that nice hard jab.
Second half of the fight, just a 4-rounder.
Just another thank you to Joel's sponsors, Deaky Constructions and the LAC Group. Great for you guys to come on board and support this young kid. He's loaded with potential.
Two 10-9 rounds for Brunker, the opening 2.
Definitely so.
Unofficially, of course. Just our opinion here at ringside.
Watch your shoulder.
Joel Brunker, the weight of punches started to slow young Kane Buckley down midway through the second round. They are having a cumulative effect. There hasn't been one big shot, but continually hitting at 75% or thereabouts. It has slowed Buckley right up.
Nice right hand.
He's been beaten 9 times, Kane Buckley, in 12 professional fights. Has not been stopped, Jeff. Has not been knocked down.
Well, Garrett, look, mate, I know he's getting hit a lot. Unless the referee stops him from getting hit too many times, he doesn't want him to get stopped again. This kid's tough as. And when you fight the likes of Matty Paulie and stuff, those kids can punch and they're good fighters.
Matty Powell, another one on the list.
Oh, nice short hook there. Counter hook.
Beautiful left hook from Joel Brunker. And it rocked Kane Buckley. Didn't lose his legs, though. Nicely balanced boxer, isn't he, Joel Brunker? He's may sound silly, Jeff, but the bottom half of his body mirrors what the top half is trying to achieve, and it's so important to have that body working as one.
Well, Andy, the bottom part puts you in position for the top part to work properly, and it's working great. The top part, which means the bottom part's in the great position.
You can hear the calls from the blue corner asking Joel Brunker just to straighten his punches. When he does, the success rate is a lot higher.
Nice
and over the
right.
top, Buckley. Where did that come from? And it has certainly left a mark on the left eye of Joel Brunker. It was a speculator, nothing more, but it snuck through.
How tough's this kid?
And with a smile on his face, he touched.
That's the first uppercut he's thrown in the whole fight. I was going to just say, he's thrown every punch in the book except an uppercut, Joel Brunker, but then he just threw an uppercut then. He just missed with one then. That's the punch he needs to throw.
Pushing forward again, Brunker. Doing so nicely. He's got very quick hands and is able to keep that power in them.
Did you see as soon as the uppercut landed, Andy, what he done, or as soon as he threw it? Lifted the head up and held him. There's the uppercut again with the left this time. That's the punch that will do the damage. Will open Buckley up.
And after all the punishment he has absorbed, Kane Buckley is standing there centre ring and virtually pushing Joel Brunker onto the back foot at times.
Watch your head, boys. Watch your head.
What a great fight.
It's a ribathon at the moment. They are just going for the body. And when he is able to straighten and finish the combination high, Brunker has been exceptional. Nice mouse forming under the right eye of Kane Buckley. Not surprising. The eye will mend and the eye will feel a lot better tomorrow morning. The stomach, though, and the ribs.
Maybe a slight headache again.
Yeah. Look at this from Brunker. It's good stuff. He's had 2 knockout victories in his 2 professional bouts. And I don't think this is an indication that he's lacking any punching power. I think it's just a clear indication of how tough the man standing across the ring from him is.
You missed that one, Andy, and the old Kane Buckley just did the two-handed punch together, and I learned from Lovemore to do, mate.
Lovemore to do, Ben Rabar at Homebush.
Yeah.
Lovemore's trick of the night.
It's a great test for him, for Joel Brunker, and he went 4 good solid rounds. He's thrown punches for the whole time, so yeah, good fight for him.
Our referee now brings, John Couchy now brings our fighters into centre ring as we now go to the judges' scorecard. Les Fears scores about 36-40. Judge Des Blois sees it 36-40. And Judge Max Murphy scores it 36-40. All by way of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, Joel Brunker.